All right, so good morning, dear traders. Winston, good to see you. Yes, Mr. Mayor. All right, so ladies and gents, let's quickly run through the trades for today. There's nothing major for me, but there is a change starting to happen, and there is a change coming, and that's what I'm waiting for with my trading style. Now, I jumped into the gold. Yeah, but it's a small little trade that I jumped in, just because I see gold is, in a ranging market between the 2,500 and the 2,527 mark. It's had one run to the top, one run to the bottom, one run to the top, one run to the bottom. So for scalpers and scalping, this is a good trading, or this is a good, how can I say it, a good run for scalpers. So, I'm just taking a quick stab at it. My thinking is, look, this is the 2,500 zone. So mentally, this is a very strong support area over here. So that's why I put a buy order in there, just a little pre-order I put in. So I'm in the market at the moment, but it's a very small order. So I've got a risk of $35 on there, but a gain of, I think it's $77 or something like that. So it's not a very big trade that I have in, and there's no backing behind this. There's no technical analysis. There's nothing telling me that price is going to go up. I'm just going by previous price movement and this being a strong support, but it can still break down to the downside, and that's actually what I'm hoping for. I'm actually hoping for gold to start breaking down towards the downside. So basically what we need to see is a break of this 2,500. We need to see a break of that and a break to the downside. Once I see a break to the downside and I see a retest and I see a second run, I will definitely put in a sell order, and with the hopes that we will see gold running back down to the 2,400 zone, 2,450, 2,470, between those eras. That's what I'm hoping for, to see gold, just with a little bit of a pullback, or just a bit of a relax on the gold, so that the sellers can jump back in and we can get gold back to a price range where it is, very nice for us to jump in as buyers. Okay, so that's what I'm hoping for. At the moment, gold is still in a sideways momentum, is still moving sideways, and I think we're probably going to see sideways movement still for a couple more days. Hopefully not. I'm hoping for a breakthrough, retest, and then I will definitely jump in for a sell, and my next zone will be at the 2,476 zone, right over here where this support is, right over here. It might break down even further and go back down to the 2,400s, 2,420s, and make his way back down, all the way down to this area over here. Let us just put this one, so I can just, when I trade, I make myself mental stop and goes, mental zones where I think price is more likely to head towards, so that you've got a goal in mind. You need to have a goal. You can't just put a trade in and hope for the best. You need to have a goal where you think price might go, where you think price might end up. You have to have that goal, because once price reaches that area where you thought it was going to go, mentally you strengthen your own mind to say, okay, yes, I am starting to get a hold and starting to get a grip of this trading thing, and just makes you feel good. It makes you feel good if price goes where you thought it was going to go. It just gives you that confidence as well. Don't get overconfident, don't get cocky, don't get, like, oh, I'm the best trader in the world. Don't do that. But if it does go where you think it's going to go, it gives you that confidence, and that's what you need when you are trading. You need to have confidence in your ability to trade when you are trading as well. All right, so because there's no trades for me yet, there's nothing here for me per se. I just decided, I'm going to stuff around a little bit and, hope this trade here that I put in here is a hope trade. There's no backing behind it whatsoever. It's just, it's okay. It's not trading. This is more of a gamble. It's not trading. What I've done here was gamble, so it's not trading. Let me just make the difference here. Yeah. So sometimes, when I'm waiting for a trade to happen, I do every now and then just put a little gamble in here and there. But nothing significant, nothing that's going to hurt my pocket or hurt my trading style or hurt whatever I do. It's just, if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. It's one of those things. But what I am waiting for is for price. You see, there's a recent swing low over there. So either for price to come back into the zone, go back up to this area over here, and do a second run. So because it broke the previous low now, so now because it broke that low, what I'm waiting for is for price to retest. This is my trading style, when this is how I trade. So I will wait for gold to get back to this zone over here and do a second run, but the second run needs to break that previous low. Wherever this low ends up being, it needs to, after the retest, needs to break that previous low. Then only will I wait for it to come back into that zone over there and then put a sell order in and follow it all the way down to wherever it is going. Okay, so just to let you guys know, this trade that I'm in now, this little gold trade, is not a trade. I didn't trade here, I gambled here. You know, just with the thoughts of, okay, we might see another spike up to the upside, or we might not. But it's not going to break my bank. You know, it's not going to ruin my day, because it is only a guess. It's not a technical term or a invested reason. It's just pure support. There's a support there, and I put the trade in. That's that. There's nothing to explain. So let's go. This way of trading, or this way of gambling. This is not trading. When you're hoping, is not my style of trading. Like I explained my style, and you guys have seen my style of trading. Go back on my videos, and you'll see my style of trading. I trade live every morning at 8 o'clock. Sometimes 8:30, all depending on how busy my mornings are. And I don't spend whole day on the computer. I just come on, check the market, see if there's something for me. If there's nothing for me, I move on. I continue on my day. I don't particularly like to sit in front of the computer the whole day. And plus, the way I trade, the style I use, is perfect for people that still got day jobs and want to trade and start building a trading account while you are working. So that's my kind of trading style, and that's the way I trade, is for people like that. So when I trade the forex pairs, I trade on the 6-hour time frame. When I trade the gold or silver or oil or mostly stocks as well, I trade on the 30-minute time frame. So of my years of trading, these are the numbers, these are the time frames that works the best for me. Now, not necessarily to say it's going to work the best for you, but it works the best for me. Okay? And yeah, I've been trading for 7-8 years now, so it's been a long time. I've been trading for a very long time now. All right. The reason I'm stuffing around here is because, okay, number one, I'm bored, and you know, if this trade works, that will be just nice. You know, that will just be like, hoo-hoo, nice gamble. But I am waiting for the euro yen. You can see the market, the main market is basically busy with sideways movement. If you look at the euro yen, sideways movement, there's nothing much happening. I'm waiting for a break, retest, second run. You know, that's what I'm waiting for here. Break, retest, second run, then I'll enter the trade. But I won't necessarily put a sell order in here, because there is a major support over here. So one of the rules that I stick by is do not sell at a support, and you do not buy at a resistance. That's where you get yourself into trouble. Okay, I'm here close to a very major support. I'm not talking about the little supports. I'm not talking about those little supports and resistance in between. I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about the major supports and resistance. Like this one is a major support. You can see it's a major support because it's been support, and this is on the 6-hour time frame. So it's been a support a lot. That's how I know this is a major support. These little ones over here, little one over there, little one over there, those are just, you know, little supports and resistance. This is a major support over here. So I will not buy close to this area. I will not sell when price is here. I won't, because that's just looking for trouble. Because price are more than likely going to go in a buying position to the upside. So you don't want to sell here. If it breaks through, does a retest and does a second run, then, you know, we can talk about selling. But until it's as long as it's above that line, I won't sell. I will only look for buying opportunities. Okay, the euro USD looks like it is on the break to the downside. If I can look at it from what I'm seeing on the charts, Okay, the US dollar is in absolute turmoil at the moment. Yeah, for the numbers that are coming out and the joblessness and the almost 1 million jobs that just disappeared, it is, yeah, it is rough in the US at the moment. But let's have a look here quickly. Coming from my trading style, so what I'm waiting for here is I'm waiting for price to break through, which is doing here, because there's the previous high. You can see the previous high right over there, and then the previous low. Okay, this is the recent high, but that is the previous high. So what I'm waiting for is I'm waiting for price to either break through here, come back for a retest, and do a second run. But that second run needs to pass wherever this low point is, wherever this low forms. Your second run needs to pass that and break that, the low that broke the initial one. Okay, so you can either wait for price, because what I would wait for is here. Here's the low. So what I usually wait for, to do not an aggressive jump into the market, but a solid jump into the market, I'll wait for price action to break this previous low over here. Once it breaks a low, comes back for a retest and goes for a second run, and the second run breaks that initial low that broke that low, then I will look for a selling position. But I also do know that we are close to a very interesting point over here. There is on the daily, let's quickly, I just want to jump into the daily here quickly. I just want to show you guys quickly. There is a break of structure over there. So we have seen this pattern, the wedge pattern, formed over the last couple of days, or couple of months actually. You can see that there's a pattern there, and the pattern got broken. So we can either wait for a nice major pullback back into the zone and then start looking for some buying opportunities, or it might just break down and break down further. It's all, you just have to go with where the market goes. Okay, so I'm thinking of following it down to a selling on a sell position, not necessarily because I think it's going to sell far, but because I do expect a little bit of a pullback, and then we might see a pop up to the upside and get new highs on the Euro USD. So this is on the daily. So this is just what I'm talking about here. You can see there's a structure there, there's a line there, and it broke this wedge pattern over here, and I'm expecting, or I'm anticipating, let me say it that way, a little bit of a pullback to the downside. Okay, let's go back to the 6 hour time frame. I'd like to trade on the 6 hours on the okay, so we do see here's that pattern here, and the line. So we're waiting for this trend line, we're waiting for prices to, looks like it is slowing down, looks like it is breaking down to the downside, with the formation of a lower high basically, and it broke that recent swing low over there. Okay, so we do have all this in our favor, and I'm sure that once I see a retest and a break off, I'm just waiting for a new low to form, and then I want to see the retest, and then I want to see that new low that formed, wherever this one forms, broken. Then I will jump in for a sell position and follow it basically probably down to this area over here. Let me just, you see, that's where mental notes come into, mental positions, or where you think price might go. You need to have these goals in mind. Okay, so we might see price back down to this area over here, or all the way down to this area, because this area looks better for a support. Okay, because there was resistance over there, a little pop to the upside, and there was support over there. So mentally, I'm expecting price to come right back down to the 1095. Okay, but I need to see, I need to confirm that we are on the downside. So I'm paying close attention to the Euro USD at the moment. Once I see a low formed and a retest and a break of that initial low, I will jump in for a sell position. So we're getting close to it, but it's not there yet. It's not there yet. Pound USD exactly the same, because we have to remember the Euro USD and the Pound USD is, it's basically the same thing. So I'm waiting for exactly the same to happen here as well. Let me just get this one. That is the previous low over there, and that is the previous high. I just want to mark them out because that is what I'm working with. Okay, let me get closer so I can see what's going on here. All right, so what I'm waiting for is I'm waiting for price to break here, come back for a retest, and break that initial low that broke the low. Okay, so I'll explain to you guys as soon as that happens. As soon as it gets to that point, I will go live and I will explain to you what I'm looking for before I jump into that trade. Okay, let's have a look at the gold quickly. Okay, like I said, I just bought gold there just because there's a support there. And I didn't use any trading here. This is just gamble. This is just a gamble, so it's not trading. So don't look at that and say, "Ooh, nice." You always buy at support and you always sell at resistance. Don't do that. Don't ever do that. Don't just because price is at a support think now you must buy, or when it's at a resistance now you must sell. Because believe you me, a lot of the times that support or that resistance doesn't get respected, and price does break through them. If you only trade purely support or resistance, you have to be very careful. You need to see price turning away or going in a favor or the direction that you want it to go. All right, don't just blindly do what I did here and just okay, you had a support, let's buy. Luckily, it's a very small lots. I don't trade big lot sizes. I don't trade big things, so that's why I can do these things. And I really insist that if you are also a new trader, don't over leverage. Don't do big lot sizes. Trade small. Your trading, when you trade, you should work on a 0.5% loss risk, or 1% of your account risk, 1% maximum, 1% of your total account that you have. That must be your risk. Don't go and risk 10% or 15% or 20% of your account, because that is where you blow your account and it's done. And plus, if you risk that big, you tend to put your stop losses at the wrong places. Too tight stops, and then your stop get hit and the price goes in your direction in anyways. And you get angry and you ask yourself, why did it happen? It happens because you're trading too big a lot sizes and you don't give yourself breathing room. You need to give yourself room to breathe. Like, look at my stop loss over here. It's way down. It's not just below this or just below that. No, it's way down here. There's plenty of room to breathe, plenty of space. And actually, I can actually just take it and just pull it down a little bit more, because I do see some stuff there. So give yourself room. And even with that little bit, I'm still, this is a $10,000 account. So, $50 loss, that's it. That's 0.5% of my account. So you don't necessarily want to lose more than that on your trade. Okay, $100 max on a $10,000 account that you want to risk. But, give yourself room. Give yourself room. Don't put yourself under pressure by trading high lots and just trading too big, because then you won't give yourself room to breathe. Because believe me, price may still come down, pop a little bit to the downside, because if you look at the big boys, they're all looking for opportunities. Where is their money? How can they get money back into this market? What they're looking for? They're looking for where all the poopballs, all the idiots will put their stop losses. And where will idiots put their stop losses? The people that trade big lot sizes, right below this level. They will put it right below here. So yes, sometimes the institutional traders, they will push this price right back down into the zone, take everyone's stop losses, and then go to the upside. You have to be careful when you are trading. Think clearly where you put your stop loss. Think clearly. If you think other people are also putting their stop losses where you put yours, your stop loss is at the wrong place. Your stop loss is definitely at the wrong fucking place. You have to move it away. Don't put it where the crowd is. Because institutional traders are looking for that. They know where the crowd is. You don't want to get caught up with the crowd. Please. And the only way you can give yourself room is by trading small lots. Small, little bit by little bit. Little bit by little bit. And also in the previous videos, you can see, I think it was last week's or 3 days ago's videos, I opened up my account as well, so you guys could see what we made for the month, and what the losses were, what the gains were. And I do that every month. Every month I go onto the history, like here, you can see that, and I open up all completely for everyone to see. So this account was opened up, and this is a demo account, as I am also busy testing out a new strategy, a Fibonacci strategy that I'm using as well. So I decided while I'm testing it out, I might as well just trade on this demo account and go live and trade live. I trade live because there's no bullshit. You know, there's no bullshit. I don't have to trade on my real account because I trade live. And here it is, open for everyone to see. So this demo account I opened up on the 22nd of July. And I think it was on the 21st of August. I opened this up and we all had a look. That's in 1 month. 1 month, the gains on the account was 442. So trading on a $10,000 account, or trading any account, you need to at least build your account by 1 to 2% a month. You need to aim for 2%, but your average account build is 1% a month. If you can build your account by 1% a month, you are on the right track. So on a $10,000 account in 1 month, yes, I've upped this account by 4%, so which is $442 profit for the month, which is good. But do remember, that's not every month. So just because you made $400 or 4% on your account this month doesn't mean you're going to make 4% every month. Okay? Trading is very volatile, and it's not, because it's not the same, it does differ. But here is the proof, black and white. It's all there. Because I trade live as well, so I've got nothing to hide. I don't have anything to hide. I trade live. Everything is live. So you can decide what direction you want to take, or do you want to take my word, or do you want to see what I'm doing, or interested in what I'm doing? Just follow this account and like, share, and subscribe to this YouTube channel. It'll be free, and it'll always stay free. And I encourage people to start trading, or when you are looking for some mentorship or some advice, my advice to you is find advice or find people that trade live on YouTube every day. Those are the people that you should be following. Those are the people you should be taking advice from. There are hundreds of channels out there that post winning trades, and yeah, they've gained this much, and buy this course and buy this, or join the Discord and you pay to join the Discord. Those people are only there to sell you shit you don't need, and they put you under the false promise or the false narrative that you can become an overnight millionaire trading. And it's not true. That's why I also started my YouTube channel, to start fighting. There is a couple of people that trade live. I know ICT Oak trades live, Trader Nick trades live. There are a couple of us who are real traders. Real traders. We trade live every day, Monday to Friday. We trade live. So if you want advice, or you're looking for someone to get inspiration from, follow those people. Try and steer away from these people that post videos of winning trades, but you will never see those fuckers trading live. Reason they don't trade live is because they are not real traders. They don't want you to trade. They want you to buy their course or their whatever new thing they have. They want you to spend your hard-earned cash on shit you don't need. As you can see, how I trade, I have got absolutely nothing. The only thing I have is this vertical volume. That's it. Let's get to indicator list. I've got a candle timer just to tell me when the new candle is going to start, and I've got a vertical volume. That's the indicators I have. That's it. That's it. That's all you need. You don't even need the volume or the candle timer. It's just something that I added just to mentally tell me, oh God, I've got 5 minutes, then the next candle's going to start, or just to see where the volumes is, to see, all right, there is volume in the market and what. That's that. You don't need to go and buy expensive indicators, or what's this other guy also that sells you shit and they trade for you and all that crap. You don't need any of that. You don't need any of that. That's the reason I've got my YouTube channel, and I want you to help me build this YouTube channel and get people, traders, especially new traders, on to the right path. Get them to follow people or get inspiration from people who trade live. Don't ever fall for this cuck that people are selling you online. There's a lot of people, a lot of these trading channels that post winning trades, but you will never see those fuckers trade live because they don't trade. They can't trade. They're not traders. They scam artists. They just there to take the last bit of money that you have from you. That fancy car they're driving, that big house they are in, number one, it's all fake. And number two, that money they didn't make from trading. They made it from fooling you. Please, people, help me grow this account. Let's get traders on the right path. I don't want people to fall into that trap of being misled by these things. If you want, like I said, look for someone that trades live every day, Monday to Friday, every day. That is a trader. That guy is a trader. Those people that post a video every now and then of their winning trades and then try and sell you shit, steer clear. Steer clear. Anyways, that's my rant for the day. Alright, so as I explained to you guys, I'm just waiting for movement in the market. For now, there's nothing for me. Yeah, I won't trade because there's nothing telling me that we are moving to the upside yet. I need to see a break of structure, retest, and then break of that structure before I jump in. So there's nothing here telling me, all right, I need to buy. And I'm not going to, and I don't need to. That's the thing about trading. You have to be patient and wait. Your trade will come. Your trade will come. You just have to be patient. You have to be patient, and you have to wait for it. Your trade, it will come. Okay. The gold, yeah, I'm waiting for this just to go. Hopefully it goes up, but I'm actually waiting for just to break down, to break through this 2,500 zone. If we can break this, do a retest and do a second run, I am definitely jumping in for a selling opportunity on the gold. But that's what I'm waiting for. Pound USD, I'm also just waiting for it to break the low there, and then we'll see if we get a change in direction. Yeah, it's going good. With the Euro USD, it's going good already. It's already broken through the previous high, which is nice. I'm gonna wait for it to I might do an aggressive jump in on this one. I might do just an aggressive jump in on a sell position, but it's not a given yet. I haven't decided if I'm gonna jump in for a sell yet. I need to see a retest and a break. Okay, I need to see a retest and a break, then I will jump in for a sell on the Euro USD. Euro yen, exactly the same. I'm not looking to to sell on this one yet. I'm looking for a buying opportunity on this because we are here at a very good solid support. So I'm not going to be too hasty on this one. I'm going to wait for the tide to turn. I'm just going to wait for price action to tell me, okay, we are on the way to the upside. I wanted to look at the US 30 as well quickly, because I want to jump into the US 30 now. Excuse me. I do know that there are some traders that are still bullish on the US 30. Me, on the other hand, I am not too bullish on the US 30 at the moment. I'm more bearish. But what I'll wait for is for price to come out of this range, because it's in a ranging market at the moment. Once price comes out of this ranging market, the same thing applies. I want to see a break, retest, and a break of the previous low or the previous high, whichever direction it takes. But I'm more of a mind of we might see a pull down to the 40s, the 40,900. I'm more of a mind in a mindset. Let me just put a mental thing here. Okay, so my mental picture of where I think we might see price go on the US 30, and this is just a mental 40,900. That's where I'm thinking of the US 30 going. We might see a break further down to the lows over here. Let me just get another one in here to this solid support, because there is this beautiful support over here, which is 40,600. So we might see one of these three. If it starts breaking down to the downside, we might see the US 30 either go down to there or to the 40,600, either the 49. But I'm just waiting for price action to break through, retest, and do a second run down. Then I will jump in for a sell on the US 30. Okay, because we are at a solid support, solid resistance at the moment, a very big resistance. There's been previous big resistance, so that's the reason I'm not bullish on the US 30. But it's just because my bias is on the selling position, because I know we are at a resistance over here. So, yeah. And it has been pushing up to the outside a lot, especially with the dollar being in such turmoil. It was absolutely good for the stock market to do a little bit of a run to the upside. But yeah, so that's my ideas for the day. I'm not going to take too much of your time. I'm not going to, run around. As I said, I don't sit in front of the computer the whole day. I just have a look and I'll see if something nice happens. Yeah. If something doesn't happen, yeah. It's all the same to me. Trading is, for me, is fun and it's relaxing. And I'm trading because I'm building my retirement fund. That's what I'm building. That's why I trade. I'm not trading for a month-to-month income. I'm a musician, so I've got my month-to-month income with the work that I do. And it's not work per se. I have fun. I perform at places and get paid to go on holidays and whatever. So, it's my job is quite nice. I'm a musician. So, but the trading is my retirement fund. I'm building up on my account. And 10, 20 years from now or 30 years from now, all depending on how long it takes me to not be able to stand and perform anymore, then that day I will say, all right, then I'll cash out my trading account and have my retirement fund. That's what I'm doing in my trading account. Anyways, from my side, Winston, have a good one. If you do find value, please like, share, and subscribe, and get other people also to join this account and help me to fight the good fight, to try and get especially new traders to some from the get-go, join the right people, have the right mentorship, and be on the right path. Please, let's try and shy away from trying to be scammed by these people that want to sell you shit the whole time, but you will never see those fuckers trade live. You won't see them trade live. Yes, they might come on for an hour or two. Yes. That's not trading. That's not trading. You have to trade live every day, Monday to Friday, every day. And if you can do that live on YouTube like I do, then you are a trader. But from my side, please have a good one, and I will see you guys again on the next one. I think tomorrow morning, 8 o'clock, unless something interesting happens in the market, I will definitely go live and I will record what I'm doing. Okay, all my videos are live, nothing is pre-recorded, it's all live right here in front of everyone, the whole YouTube community to see. From my side, have a good one. Cheers.